Cheers to episode 12. Hey, my loves, and welcome back to the Know Who You Are podcast. I am your host, Lisa Love. And on this podcast, it is a production of me journaling out loud, sharing my life experiences with you guys on a daily, weekly basis. Listen, today I am talking to my single mothers. Yes, my single moms. Listen, dear single mom, you are enough. You are enough. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are needed. You are necessary. You are loved. Okay? A lot of the times, being in the realm of being a mother, especially a single mom, a lot of times systematic complications in today's culture tells you that because you're a single mom, you're less than, or you're not worth a certain credibility because you do have that child and you're alone. But that is not true. And it is actually the total opposite, because everything that you're pouring into that child, although you stand alone without being in a relationship with someone, those values, those morals, all of that stuff that you're instilling in those children is going to dictate the way that society moves forward. So realize your worth, know who you are, and pour into yourself. Give yourself grace. And someone had to remind me of that today. I went to a financial wellness conference today, and as I was leaving out, someone stopped me, and me and her began to talk. And the conversation started from locks. We both had locks, and we was talking back and forth about it. And she stopped mid-conversation, and she began to pour life inside of me and tell me, your voice deserves to be heard. I mean, me and this woman do not know each other. This is our first encounter. And she just began to tell me that in the season of development, God knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's instilled inside of you, and you can't be afraid to release that and to pour into yourself, because you constantly pour into others. You have to pour back into yourself and show yourself grace. And I would like to express that for all mothers, single mothers especially. You have to pour into yourself. You have to show yourself grace and understand that you are worthy. You are worthy. I want to encourage you to do something for yourself today. Do something for yourself and really take that time to sit with yourself and reflect and do something that makes you happy. Do something that makes you feel appreciated, and love on yourself, because there's no way that you could pour really strong values and morals into your children if you're not okay yourself. And I know sometimes it gets hard, it gets difficult, you feel alone and things of that nature, but one day at a time. And remember that every small step leads to a bigger one that's ultimately going to play out in your favor if you continue to work. So with all that being said, I would like to talk about femininity, right? Because when you're the head of the household, it's you, your children, you're responsible for everything that goes on in that house. You're responsible for the bills, the upkeep of the home, just keeping the kids balanced. You just have so much on your plate. And there is no balancing across the board by sharing the responsibility with another adult. It's all on your plate. So with that being said, let's talk about portioning your plate in a rational way so that you're able to have that balance and focus and not get burned out. And this really makes me think about my personal femininity journey, because for so long being the head, you get stuck in this place where I cannot be softer. I cannot really tap into my femininity because I have so much on my plate, and that is further from the truth. Femininity is our birthright. We was born with it already instilled with us. We just have to allow it to come forth, to come forward, to allow it to come out. That means stepping into the realm of being able to receive just as you give. And that's something I'm working on, being able to actually receive help, receive things coming to you, and know that you are worthy of receiving the things that's coming to you. Open your heart to being a receiver, just as the same you is a giver. I feel like that's important. Also, showing yourself the grace to do things for yourself that makes you feel more feminine and make you feel more balanced, and understand that you do not need another person to make you feel that safety, that security net to tap into your femininity. You can do that on your own. Begin that practice now. I feel like it's time for the mindset to shift away from, because I am the head of my household, because everything is on my plate, I have to be hard and tap into a more masculine energy. And I know a lot of people may disagree with what I'm saying, but hear me out. Yes, there's a lot of things on the plate of a single mom, but you can find that balance and tap into that softer, feminine version of yourself, although you do not necessarily have a partner. Do it for you. If that takes you going to get a pedicure every 2 weeks and stop putting it off because you want to do XYZ for the kids, do something for yourself that puts you in the realm of that feminine energy. Do your hair, do your nails, once a week, twice a week, however you feel equipped to do your makeup, put on a beautiful outfit, go out. Like, do things that put you in the realm of tapping into that feminine energy, and know that it's already within you. It's already within you, and you are worthy to explore the full aspects of yourself. You do not have to be limited to just being labeled as a mom. You're more than that. Find out who you are within yourself beyond just being a mother. Who are you as an individual? What are some things that you enjoy doing? What do you like to do? Discover those things about yourself, because once you're more balanced and you begin to discover your true worth and that you do matter, right? You fall into a realm of being a whole-rounded better person, and you're able to give with more openness. You're able to receive with more openness and understand that you're deserving, because I've noticed personally that it's very easy for me to tap into the giving parts of myself, because I've always been a giver. I've always poured out, but it was always hard for me to receive. And who am I to stop God from blessing me and allowing myself to receive? So I would like to encourage every single mother to understand that you have something inside of you that the people around you, the world, you need for yourself as well, to allow it to flow out. Allow yourself to flow in grace. Allow yourself to flow by showing yourself grace. And allow yourself to tap into that feminine energy and to let go of guilt, because you're doing things for yourself. If you want to go get your nails done, your feet done, don't feel guilty. Oh, I'm taken away from my house, or I'm taken away from my children because I chose to do something for me. If that's what it takes to push you in the realm to feeling worthy, to feeling that you do matter, you need to do that. Because a healthy you, a healed you, a you that shows yourself grace is needed in order to be the best you, not only for yourself, but for the people around you who you are constantly pouring into. Remember, there's no way that you could continue to pour out and not your cup stay full. Your cup is gonna go empty. And if you continue to pour out of that same cup and you get to the point to where that cup is empty, don't allow it to get to the place to where even the little droplets of water are gone. It's completely dry in the cup. Allow yourself to be poured into through your yourself, also receiving words of affirmation from other people. Surround yourself in new environments where it is nourishing to you and does open that space for you to live freely and to give yourself grace. Put yourself in environments with people who will nurture you and pour into you as you pour out into others, because there's no way you can continue to pour and pour and pour out of your cup and not pour anything back in. So remember, show yourself grace. Understand that you do matter. You are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of doing nice things for yourself, because self-care, and I say this all the time, self-care goes beyond taking a bubble bath once a week. Self-care is what you're putting inside of yourself as well. The words of affirmation you're speaking over yourself. Are you affirming over your life? Because see, there's power in the tongue. What are you saying to yourself? Even if you're not saying it out loud, what are you thinking in your mind about yourself? What are you telling yourself about yourself? It's important to pour into yourself with words of affirmation. Pour into yourself by doing nice things for yourself that makes you feel good, right? So I want to encourage you to understand you are worthy. You are valuable. You matter. And we need you. Step into your power. Stand in your power. Know who you are. And understand that you were created for a very certain purpose. You was designed, and everything that you're going through in your life, everywhere, exactly where you are right now, is by design. There's a lesson there to be learned. Allow one of the lessons in this season for you to learn is your worth. And that you are needed. Not only for the people around you, you need you as well. Step into your power, know who you are, and understand that it's time to position yourself in that healing energy that allows you to see, to know, and truly understand your worth. And just because society says that single moms are less than or not worthy of love or worthy of opportunities, do not listen to that, because it's all lies. You are a child of God, and God loves us all. He is not going to punish you because you are a single mom and say, well, because you're a single mom, you are not deserving of this. No, that is not true. And don't fall victim to the lies that society push out any longer. You are worthy. You do matter. And it's time to pour into you the same way that you pour out into others. Do not allow your cup to go empty. So this is episode 12. Dear single mother, I love you and know who you are. See you guys